Hello, Steve89. Well, I have just sort of restarted collecting Master of the Universe figures. I kind of bought a few of the Origins figures when they started doing Origins a couple of years ago, but I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole because they're mostly just updated, technically updated versions of the originals, and there are only a couple of like original or unique ones I needed to get. So I was trying not to go too crazy with that. And then there was rumours they were going to start releasing them in Australia because they were only available in Walmart in America at first. And I just was waiting. And then I heard they were going to be on sale at eBay, so Big W. So I didn't buy any on eBay because I'm like, if I buy that now, I'll probably see it on eBay for like, I keep saying eBay. I had Big W for like, $15 or $20, so I don't want to do that. So I didn't buy any for ages. And then when I tried to get them on eBay, I keep saying eBay, I kept trying to get them on Big W. They would only do a sorted, where you could buy like a number of them from Big W online, but they wouldn't actually select the one. You couldn't select which ones you wanted. You could just buy a volume and they would just randomly pick whatever. I'm like, what collector is going to do that? How can they possibly do that to us? But they did that because I don't have a Big W in the nearest mall to me. So unless I was going to go into the city, which is not going to happen during the you-know-what, or even now, I couldn't get any. But then they started selling them at Toyworld. I'm like, yes, I've got a Toyworld in my local mall. And then when I called them to see which ones they had closed during the you-know-what. So I'm like, oh my God, there are Masters of the Universe on the shelves and I can't get to them because I can't. I'd have to get public transport across halfway across the city to get to them. No, there's no way I'm doing that with the way things are at the moment. So I kind of gave up for a while. But then I sort of thought, I do actually know people who live all around the city. They have toy worlds near them. I'm sure I can ask someone to have a look for me and get a couple, or I can put them on hold, call up the stores, put them on hold, and then they can pick them up for me or so forth, because they weren't sending them out. And then I discovered, because I'd asked a Toy World, I think in March or maybe January, February, if you could get them sent out. And they said, no, you can do click and collect or you can get them in the store, but that's it. We don't send them out. And I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. And online, he said, we only do click and collect for the stores. I'm like, great. So I can't get them. So I just sort of gave up. This was a couple of months ago. And I've just been watching people sharing all their photos of their origins and everything and just, bitterly just sort of ignoring it all. And then I was just having a look through one of the sites today and I saw you actually can, because I'd asked a friend to pick some up for me. I thought, well, I'd better find some since he's willing to do that. And I was looking at one of the websites and I saw you can actually have them delivered. And I'm like, why did the person in the store tell me the website didn't deliver, that you couldn't get the online ones delivered to you? I could have been buying them the whole time. So I was going through, and at that moment there was a Whiplash, which no one else seemed to know about or have, and then just He-Man, Skeletor, Battlecat. And I sort of thought, maybe I'll get them. And then I clicked over during the night and they changed to sale prices to $17.99, but then Whiplash was gone. So then it was just He-Man, Skeletor, and Battlecat. And I sort of thought, I don't know if I want to get it. And then I was just looking around and I realised, just wait a minute, there's different packaging. I kind of didn't realise or forgot that there was an international packaging that had different text. And I didn't think too much about it because I thought it only applied to the front and that. And then I discovered that the text on the back on the artwork is missing about the characters if you get the international ones. So then I didn't want them. And then I also heard a rumour that the comics inside, the mini comics, don't have text in the international ones. They're just the art, which I've seen some pictures of, but I haven't been able to confirm that because I haven't bought any. So I sort of thought, well, I just don't want them. And then what I found out was, even though in all the pictures they display the US editions, they only stock the international versions. So all this time I was thinking I could get cheaper versions from Australia that were $15, $20, $25 instead of paying $35, $45, $55, $75, $85 for the ones online from eBay and that. I discovered that they never existed. There was never a situation where they were selling them at that price because they were only ever selling the international ones, which I don't want. So all this time I've been just sitting on my hands, not buying any, because I wasn't quite sure how to deal with the situation. I didn't want to waste money. And I never had a chance to get them at the price because they were never selling the American English ones. So now I've gone back to eBay, and now I'm trying to backtrack and find all the ones I could have bought over the last 6 months to a year. And it's been a nightmare. And part of that is because Toyworld gave me the wrong information about the website being able to deliver on the online sales. And then because they have the wrong pictures on all of their profiles for all of the toys. I've seen photos in stores that don't have the matching US that they have in the pictures, and it's all the international stuff. And I've had people confirm that no, we're only selling Mattel is only sending the international stock to Australian suppliers. So, yeah, I'm now running around trying to hunt down all the ones I could have bought over the last couple of years on eBay that I didn't because I was thinking I could get the local ones here. And the local ones don't exist because they're the international ones. So not happy with Toyworld on many levels. Didn't buy anything from them today. Probably won't be buying anything from them because I don't want international ones. I want to be able to look at the cards and read the writing on the back and look at the mini comics, which is a third of the reason why I'm buying them. The art on the card, the mini comic, and the actual toy. So, you eliminate two of those, or at least make them unable to read. It really doesn't, make me want to buy them. So, yeah, I just had to have a complaint about that and just sort of maybe let people know if they don't know that that's the circumstance with some of these situations, with some of these circumstances with buying them and selling them and that. And there are a few websites that actually sell them at a decent price, and then there are people who are fairly pricey, and then there are people who are absolutely scalping and I think are really truly evil. But yeah, I just had to have a little YouTube therapy rant about that. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I can't believe this video was this long. But yeah, I'm going to go. Bye.